Hello, everyone. I know. I've been missing in action. So listen, we had the snow. I had a little tumble, and I cracked my cap. So you know I'm not coming on like that. Okay. So I thought it was just fix the cap and put it back on, but it's not. I had to get root canal and everything else, and this was like a little bit missing. You guys know I'm not coming on like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. But if you guys have any questions, type it down below in the comment box over there, and I'll try to get at you. If I do not get at you, I will definitely email you. Okay, your question. And also, do not forget to email me, period. If you guys have questions that you want to ask when I am not on, let me know, because I'm usually on the Teams portal. I'm trying out something new so that the forum can be open to whoever has any questions in regards to Sapphire. Because you guys know you send me a lot of emails and I'm trying to answer them, but sometimes I kind of go through them and then I put them out there on YouTube. But I haven't been on YouTube for about a week because I'm working on getting that thing fixed. It's still not fixed. You guys can't really see it because I'm in the thing, and they just kind of temporary capped it. But I ain't forget about you. I'm here. I'm here. Y'all know I'm not going anywhere. Because we came up with some good stuff for Sapphire. Okay. I just do have to make sure that that schedule is going to work around my own schedule. But for right now, we're going to do, I think it's your Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be 7 to 9. I'm going to be live from 7 to 9. And we wanted to get it to where you guys should just come in. When you know I'm in, just go ahead and get on the YouTube. Some of you, for the Sapphire Teams portal, that's the school portal, you need to have an email to get in there. So a certain amount of students can get in there, and I don't want that thing crashing. But those of you who have enrolled into my program, you will get a Sapphire email so that you can get into the Sapphire tools. The Sapphire portal has all of the courses in there. Even though you are downloading the courses from the bookstore, the Sapphire portal already has the courses in there. You don't have to download if you do not want to. You can log into the Sapphire portal and get your courses from there. So just take heed to that. But uh, in order for me to have you in on a have you in on a course that I'm doing, I shoot you guys an email. You guys know that. But some of you who want to get in and just want to go, oh, I don't feel like doing that. I got to log on to Teams. I got to XYZ. This you can just kind of come right in. So that's what we were talking about, trying to figure out with this with the yard thing. I wanted something where I could keep it open and you guys could just kind of chime in. And even when I first had the incident outside, I wanted to come in and just have it blocked, and then I could just kind of talk, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it on the yard. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try this for a while. As long as I have time to do it during that hour, that's what we do. And Saturdays, we're going to go from, I think, 10 to 2. So even if, I don't have a lecture that I'm doing or whatever in Sapphire, I'm still going to be, on here so you guys can ask me questions. Um, and you can still text me on here. So those of you who know that text number, go ahead and text it 475-559-2314. That's the school number. So you're going to go straight to that school line. And if the voicemail picks up, administration is going to get back to you anyway. Most of the texting is done by administration. A lot of it is not done by me. But when you guys see me text you and I put Lisa at the bottom, then that's me texting you. If you don't see that, then that is administration texting you. Okay. Administration sends out the emails and they do the texting. But when you see me put Lisa down there, that means I have personally texted you. Okay. Um, what else? Yeah, and that's on the 475 number. So I don't use that number. You guys who have my personal number, you can call me if you need to get to me. Okay, but when you guys leave a message on there or you leave a message on the website, administration is getting that. Okay. So let's talk school. So today, I did do rounds today. I feel like when I go do rounds, personally, I do meet a lot of people, and you guys are wonderful. I went to several different facilities, and I met people at the front end. I met people at the back end, billers, registration. I met medical assistants today. That was so excited to see me, and I think that's awesome because I like to see the medical sisters go ahead and transition into medical billing and coding. It's like amazing. It's like amazing, especially when you are working in a hospital. You learn in different things. You learn in different fields. As you're a medical assistant and you're learning medical billing and coding, it's like it's added to your belt. It's added to your belt. Your doctor will be tagging you along with her. Wherever she goes. So yeah, front desk. I met a couple of managers today, and it's nice to do that. You guys know I like to get out on foot. When it's my Sapphire time, you guys know I'm online, but I'm also on foot too. Not physically on foot. Y'all know what I mean. Driving to facilities. Okay. So as far as the program, so a lot of people have been asking me about the program. So, you guys know that I have been trying to figure out a way to give you this program at zero tuition cost. So, it's taking a while for me to do the zero cost. Right now, we can't exactly do the zero cost, but we did get the grants for you to do the 199. That has to keep it rolling. And basically, that's really for your books because you guys know my regular tuition for advanced courses, $1,389. Uh, so we're able to do that course at the 199 and in family. So whoever's in your household, you guys can all get in on the same course. So that's the reason why I started to do the YouTube for the course. So the tuition is 199, and I don't care who's in your household, they're joining the tuition too. Okay. You're doing the downloading and they're joining in. And they can also text me, call me, ask me questions or whatever. But I still need registration. So you guys still have to register. Okay. So even if you go to the bookstore, okay, when you go on the website, sapphirecoder.com, it's going to say enter the bookstore or pay for the course or something like that. It's going to take you straight to the bookstore. What you're going to do is you're going to pick that advanced course. When you pick that advanced course, you're going to see a promo code there that says Learn One. Use that promo code when you get ready to check out. Even though it says $1,389, use the promo code and put the 199 in there. Everything should release to you. If I should update anything in that file, you will get an additional email. If it's next year and I change something, you're going to get an email that I changed something. Once you upload that file, you guys make sure you get at me. Let me know you've uploaded that file. The first thing that you're going to do is read that orientation. Okay, you're going to get an orientation file, and in that file, there's going to be a video in there. That's an archive video, and it's orientation. Okay, it's an orientation video. So you'll have material that you're going to read as far as the orientation, and it's basically going to have this is what I expect of you. This is what you're going to receive. This is your schedule. This is your orientation. This is your syllabus. This is your data. This is the test that you're going to take. This is when you return this to Miss Lambert. There's all kinds of stuff in the orientation that you need to know. So that's the purpose of you doing your orientation first. The orientation is generally the first week of your course. So those of you who I did meet today, I hope you are looking at this. If you're not, make sure you archive it. In all courses, there's an orientation. There's even an orientation that you just purchase as far as, okay, you want to join the program? I don't know if I want to join the program. Let me just see what it's about. Get the orientation. I think it's $34 or something like that, just so you can get an idea of what the program is about. I was telling somebody today, if you don't know about medical billing or coding, Look at that Q&A book, medical billing and coding Q&A book. I was telling somebody that it's in the bookstore. I think it's $10 or $15 or something like that. If you join the YouTube, um um what do you call it, subscribe to the YouTube, that book is already in here. That book is already in here. You have to search for it. I did upload that book. And this is for people who don't know about billing and coding, don't know about coding, HMO, PPO, and all that kind of stuff. 99215, 99212. Take a look at that book. I did also write a medical terminology book. That book is not on YouTube. That book is in Amazon. You can type in Sapphire Physician Coding. That book should populate too. If you just want to know about medical billing in my terms, you can do that. So, okay, so that's for people who are not familiar with billing and coding. So you can do a lot of pre things before you actually do the course. But doing the course for 199 is not going to put you too far out of pocket in a course that you get ready to start and you go, oh, I don't want to do it no more. You're not going to be out 1389. You're going to be out 199. That's a lot better than 1389. But let's hope, when you download the course and you register with me, you do not decimate and we don't see you anymore. Because I'm gonna still make sure we get in contact with you. Um, Next, you will get an invoice when you make a payment. You'll get an invoice. I do have payment plan, but that's for when I'm doing the 1389. We'll see how long we can continue to do the 199. If we can get another grant, we'll go ahead and extend it, because basically right now you're just paying for those free books, those ebooks. Um, you have access to the language of medicine. You're going to have access to the ebook for the medical billing Q&A. I will upload the medical billing ebook so you guys can see that. I'm not sure how many of you can get at that book at one time, but we're going to find out how many of you can get at that book on one time. At one time. Now you can buy your own books. Of course you can. Now I haven't mastered the yard yet. I'm calling it the yard. I don't know what you call this thing, but it helps my live videos because I don't know what that was. It helps my live videos because before, when I used to do the live video for YouTube, it was terrible. It was terrible. And I told my son, we have to get something to make this sound better. So that's what we did. This makes the videos a lot better. Okay. And you guys see my studio. I'm changing around. You guys wait. I got something for y'all. So, all of my studio, I've taken all of my stuff down. Ah, God is good. I'm going to tell you right now, God is good. Now, I told y'all, don't forget to pray. Every night, y'all pray. Pray when you get up. Tell God to hold your hand and keep walking. Okay. But the video is much better. And we're going to continue. I have to go out again. I'm on vacation right now. So, I got a lot of time on my hands right now. I'm on vacation. But I got to go back Monday. So I only had a week. Only have a week. But you guys can still get at me. So, yes. The program is for, do I have one in front of me? The program is for family and friends. Okay. It's for family and friends. You guys got this today. It's a free book, 199, family and friends, medical billing coding, and CPC training. Okay. That I didn't have it up long enough. Okay. CPC training. I'm putting this back on comments, so I'll make sure y'all comment. I meant to put this as a live on what do you call it, on Twitter, but it was too late. I couldn't. I didn't have time to figure it out. But this is for family and friends. Those of you who all are in the same household, that's what you're going to do, because you're going to be able to work together. And it's so much better when you're working as a team. I mean, if you have people in your house and several of them that want to learn how to do billing and code, I think 199 is pretty awesome. You're talking about probably $50 for each one. And that's just going to help us get books. So, that's what it's for. It's really like a donation. You guys are really doing the class for free. It's a self-paced course. If you can't get in on the courses, you guys heard me say this this morning. This is for my new people that I met this morning, this afternoon. If you can't get on the live, just archive, because even this that I'm doing right now, I'm gonna still record this. Uh, if you have a Sapphire email and you get into the Teams portal, um, this video will be in there as well. It'll be in there as well. If I haven't uploaded the video, it's going to go in there. If that's not working, all else don't fail YouTube. Because when I put the videos on YouTube, even y'all, even some of my students, I see y'all doing the YouTube, and y'all don't even go in on the portal. But whatever you want to do, just make sure that you get the archive. When I say archive, I mean when this is over, you can go back and you get the recording. Okay. So yes, I'll take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. I got a lot of questions about the courses and the programs. You guys can go on my website and look at all of the courses. Look at the programs. There's three programs. It's basic, transitional, and advanced. The advanced course is what is 199. Okay, it's the advanced course. Okay. And look at all those courses in there and all those programs. So let's move on. Okay, so as far as the books, there's about 6 or 7 books that you need for this course. This is what I have eliminated for you to purchase. That's the reason why the program is so low. Uh, Free to none. Because the only thing that you're really doing is giving us a donation to get these books. I'm going to convert from you guys getting hard books to the ebooks so that you're not looking at any books and you're not waiting to order any books. My books that's going to be free to you is going to be ebook because that's the only way that I can get hundreds of people books. Um, Depending on how this works out, I'll figure out how we're going to do it. Because some of you want to just straight buy your own books. Miss Lambert, I want to buy my own books. If you want to buy your own books, no problem. Um, I can get the books for you. I can get the books for you, okay, at a discount. Elsevier.com. You can also buy the books from there. If I buy the books, I get the teacher's discount. So when I get an instructor discount, it's like 25%. You get the books cheaper. If you want new books, you don't have to get new books in that. You can go to thrift.com and get a book for $5, a medical billing book for $5, the same one that I'm telling you about. If you want to get the new one, you can. It's like $120. Um, I think Amazon also has the books. I'm not too familiar with this yet. I don't know how to put the books up here. But if I was on Teams, I can kind of screenshot and show you. But there's a video on my YouTube that actually shows that, and I have pictures of the books that you're going to use. You guys already know the ICD-10, the Hicks Picks, and the CPT. That's mandatory. You can get it from AMA, you can go AAPC, you can get it from Amazon, whatever you like. You can get a used one if you like. I like to try. I like thrift.com because they have cheap books there. But again, that's the goal. The goal for me is to do a program that we can give away to people, and the only thing that you're paying for is pretty much your books, and for us to kind of expand it, because those of you that I met today, and I gave you the list that shows a true tuition. That tuition is real. And I'm going to tell you guys the same thing that I tell everybody else. If you go to a school, get the syllabus, let me see it. If it's something in my program that's not in there that's worthy of, I mean, some of that stuff they got in there is useless. Just like if they teach you coding, it's useless. You don't have a CPC, it's useless. So when you go to college and pay $27,000 for billing and coding, it's like, okay, for what? I can give you 2 books, read it 3 times, and you done for $100. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like the $27,000 for billing and coding. It just makes no sense. You just need guidance. If I give you the tools to do what you need to do, and you have the motivation to do it, do it. You guys know Miss Lambert, I don't micromanage. If I give you something to do, do it. If I give you this program and you go ahead and download that course and you see 10 tests in there, you know I'm expecting a test from you, at least by the 2.5 week. Send me the test so I can grade it. You see what I'm saying? If you have a test and I send you answers, I'm expecting you to grade it. I'm not expecting you to cheat because you be cheating your own self. Why are you here? You see what I'm saying? If I have 1,000 students, I can't grade 1,000 papers, and I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it forever. So I always try to figure out a way how we can, make sure your knowledge is good. And your books, the answers are already in the back of your books. You might have odd, you might have even. Um, you know, I have the teacher's manual to everything, so I have all of the answers. We can get them checked. I have to know what your skill is. Even if I give you something like 5 questions, now I can do 5 questions, but a lot of my tests are 50. Your competencies are 50. Your quizzes are some 25, some 15. Each chapter, has a quiz and a summary. Okay, so somebody had asked me that about the courses and the courses layout. Every chapter that you read, you have to give me a summary just so I can see where you're at. If you understand what you just read, do you understand the chapter that you just read? If you have medical terminology and you're in the cardiology section, give me the summary on oncology. Same thing. In your orientation, there's an outline of what I want in the summary. So when you give me a summary, don't just start going on and give me 400 and 500 words because I can't read all that. 100 words max. I'm just gonna just like how I do somebody's resume. We pinpoint what we want. The rest of it we just throw it away. Can you do this, and that? I don't care about all that. Can she do what we say we need her to do? So in your summary, I want to see what you understand. What do you understand as far as what you just read? So if you pinpoint that in your summary, then I know you understand what you just did. You see? So that's the gist of it. And then when we do the classes on the portal, I mean, you guys let me know. I told you if y'all want this and y'all don't want the classes in there, let me know. If this is easier for you to get to when you're on the street or wherever, you need to look at an archive. We'll continue to do it like that. But most of the classes are in the Sapphire portal. The archive stuff is already in there. We're hoping to do the 3 days a week and a Saturday because some of you schedules are changing. So that's when we used to do the classes during the day. So I'm kind of switching it up and doing the classes from 7 to 9 because a lot of you are working during the day. Okay, I only have a few of y'all that work on a weekend. Okay, so again, that's kind of the program in a little bit of a nutshell. I'm going to be talking about the program through this. I'm going to try to hold out for that hour and a half, 2 hours, but we'll see. The next time we're going to come on, I'm going to do, I think Saturday. I think Saturday is tentative. So definitely Saturday. If you guys are not here today, you need to be there on Saturday. I want you guys asking questions. So again, the course for the 199 is basically it's mainly for your books, and it's because they made it possible for us to give it to you for that. 'Cause normally, that program is $1,389. The schools do not get that program. That's only for individuals. So the 199 is only for individuals. When it comes to schools or social service or Department of Labor and stuff like that, no, they still have to send me 1389. So that's different. Okay, that's different. So you as the student pays 199. That ain't sound right. If you give this to social service and say, "Oh, I want to go to school, it's $199." No, it's not. It's 1389 because we don't. That's an entity. That's an entity. An entity can pay $1,389. You as an individual, it's 199. Okay. You guys send me an email if y'all not deciphering that right. Okay. So we talk about these big places and all this. No, we don't do discounts in retrospect to that for them because 1389 is already a discount. Okay. So when you do the 199, we donate to the cause. We want to make sure people are working. We want people, especially those people who got terminated. We want to make sure you guys learn something, learn a new trade. get back working. So that's really the gist of it. For you to get back working, or for you to learn a new skill, or for those who are already in medical billing to also learn a new skill. So just kind of take heed to that. When somebody is giving you an education that you definitely want, make sure you do it. You might say, oh, I want to do it today, I want to do it today, and then by Wednesday you don't forget. Make a note for yourself. Make a note for yourself, okay? Especially when some of you wanted this class of $1,389. I know a couple of you wanted the advanced class. And even though I was, letting you guys do a payment plan, you still felt like you couldn't really afford it. This is the time to do it. And everybody on Facebook know I'll put a tuition reduction out there in a minute, okay? Especially if I get some kind of grant or something. When I get a grant, slice it in half, you know, because those things help us to make the program bigger and better. Those grants and money that people might donate helps us to get books or XYZ. Or if I can buy a book, I'll buy it, mail it to you. You see? Because some people, who was that? I think it was Michelle. She don't like ebooks. So we gotta make a way to get her a regular book. You see? So some people do and some people don't. I know I used to hate them, but now I love them. I love the ebook. Okay, so that's definitely why it's 199. Okay, we're trying to make the course as easy as possible as far as funding. Okay, and if you get funding still um from an entity, let me know, because that entity needs my W-9. Okay, it's okay. Not when I got to do 10 students, and they know. So servicing them know they know how I do. So just let me know. Okay, so yeah, so we talked about as far as letting you guys do the course at zero tuition. And like I said, that was my reason for wanting to do a zero tuition. But we can't do a complete tuition, but I can do a tuition reduction. And that's usually like promos that I kind of go out and put out there when I'm able to do so, especially when I get a grant or I get some kind of extra money for the school or something like that. Okay, or especially when I'm at a happy time or something like that. Okay, I reduce tuition all the time. So again, you're basically just paying for those books. You're paying for those ebooks, paying for the participation. You're just paying for the time. You're paying for the supplies that you get. You're paying for the education that you get. And I think 199 is okay. Okay, so remember that pilot program, that advanced program. This is it. Okay, this is the advanced pilot program. And some of you already got this. See, it says 199 in family. That means family in your household. That means friend too. It's not just family. I mean, you get your girlfriend, you and your friend. It's not just family. Okay. So again, we were gifted the grant, so we just want to make sure you guys know, but you guys know we just give back. And when we get stuff, when we achieve new things, we want to try to give back. Okay, just don't forget to look at the orientation, because the orientation tells you all about the program. I have orientations even in the YouTube. This tells you all about the program. How long is it? What's in the program? How many classes do I need to take? What should I be doing now? I love the what should I be doing now, because my schedule is detail for detail. If it's Friday, that's what you should be on Friday. You have your schedule in front of you. That's what you should be on. I don't have it in front of me because we're moving around this room. But look into YouTube. There's a schedule in there. Look into YouTube. There's a schedule in there. But make sure download the program. When you download the program, the orientation is first. I want you to look at that first. Okay. Look at that first. I'm gonna take it down, but I'm letting you know. Look at that first. There's a SOP in there, Standard Operations Procedure, Sapphire Physician Coding Online. Make sure you look at that. Okay. And again, there are videos on all of that in YouTube. Okay. They're the same videos that I have in the same Sapphire teams. Okay. So make sure you guys look at those videos. All right. Because this is live, I don't have any videos actually put up, but there are several other videos that you can look at in YouTube, okay, that have to do with the course. All right. So let me just check that off. And remember, my course is always family friendly. Even if I've never met them before, it's okay. I've met all the students. So whether if I met you online or I've talked to you on the phone or we did discussion board, then you guys know discussion board is anything. Discussion board is Facebook. Discussion board is me talking to you right now. This is live. This is not recorded. Okay. Discussion board is YouTube. Discussion board is Android. I don't know how to work those phones, but Android. So discussion board is communication, Instagram. However we communicate is discussion board. So some of you have already went to school online. They do 2 classes a week, and Monday they give you work to do. You download it and you do it. That's it. Wednesday, teacher, 1 hour. Friday, teacher, 1 hour. That's it. The course is $30,000. You see, I am available to you all the time. It's not just Wednesday and Friday. Some of you guys just don't hit me up, but I'm available to you all the time. But what we're trying to do now, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the Saturday, I should be in here. Even if I'm sitting here doing this and nothing else, I'm in here. So if you just come on and say, "Hi, Miss Lisa," yeah, I'm gonna say Miss Lambert because y'all know I can't stand that Miss Lisa thing. I don't hear no bell or anything, but if I hear a bell, then I know you're on here. But if I'm just sitting here like this and you got a question, just ask the question. Okay? Because I'm trying to figure out a way to be open to you live, just like as if I was sitting here at my desk at the school, or I'm in my office and here y'all come. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you used to do me. Julio, I know you're watching this because I tell you, I see Julio see me but one more. Julio, I ain't seen you in 20 years, but I know you out there. Okay, you know y'all used to come in my room. So as I'm doing something, here y'all come, right? Okay, so we're trying to make this like the classroom. We're trying to make it like the classroom. Once I finish redoing this office and all this will be much bigger, I'll have much room. You guys know I got my podium now to walk around in. Um, did I have one in the classroom, Julio? Yes, I did. Sinclair got us one. And Sinclair got us one. And I heard from Sinclair the other day. I don't know if he watches my chats, but I had a conversation with Sinclair the other day. I don't know if y'all out there, but I will tell him, y'all say hello. Okay, but yes, I still keep in touch with Mr. Sinclair. Mr. Sinclair is the director, regional director of the school. Well, he was. He's at a different school now. Okay, so y'all know how I get thrown off. So that's the gist of that. Family, friends, let them know about the program because once that tuition goes back up, we're done. Okay. I don't bring anything back until, another holiday or something like that. So if you guys have any questions about the program, now is the time. You can text me if you want, or you can send me an email at physicians@sapphirecoding.com. Yeah, this is my like ergonomics thing. I have my computer lifted And so my arms are, you see my arms is just called ergonomics. When you're sitting up, I should be sitting straight up more, but you see how I'm at this computer, and that's what it is. So I'm trying to not make any errors on this thing. Physicians at sapphirecoding.com. You guys email me. I just put it up there. So those of you who chime in, that's what it is. Okay. And some of you who want to go on the website, sapphirecoding.com. Okay. Now, when you go on sapphirecoding.com, it'll have a thing on there for bookstore. Click the tab for bookstore, and that will take you to the programs. If you guys haven't seen all of my programs, I just noticed that I haven't allergy thing. Yesterday and the day before, I was done every nose, everything, but I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I took my allergy medicine, so I didn't even know I had allergies. I'm telling you, my son, he's a mess. He's all over the place. But I didn't, no, like once a year that'll happen to me. Like I was horrible. But anyway, see how I get thrown off. So those of you who are here right now, if you go on sapphirecoding.com and you see a tab that says bookstore, that will take you to the Sapphire store where everything is in there. All the programs, the books are in there. Flash drive. If you want your courses on flash drive, you have them on flash drive. And don't forget, we use the Google Drive. Okay, because you can download your courses in Google Drive. That way, you don't have to go on the portal all the time. You can just pull up your Google Drive with your courses there. It's all about studying. It's all about studying. If you got the medical billing and coding, then okay, I just want to do medical billing. I can't do the coding. I can't. A girl told me that yesterday. I went to a Stop and Shop. You watching this? I told you, it is not hard. It depends on your teacher. Who is teaching you? Okay. Who is Tanya? You know how me and you used to do in the classroom. You hear what she said, and you said that same thing. Billing and coding is not hard. Depends on who's teaching you. You have to stay focused. Okay. Don't study for 10 hours. 1 hour, 2 hour, and you're okay. This is the type of program where y'all know I ain't gonna micromanage y'all. I'm not in the classroom now, Julio. That's different. I gotta come out there and see what y'all doing. This is different. We can't micromanage you and you online. You gotta have that mentality to go make a note for yourself. I'm gonna do my work at 4 o'clock. Let me call Miss Lambert. If you say Miss Lambert, you're gonna have to give me a cue at 7 o'clock every day at 7 o'clock. All right, I'm gonna put a bell on and make whoever you are do your work. Okay, some people need that, but don't forget about your work. You just have to take time and do it. It is not hard. She said, somebody told me it was hard. No, that's hard. No, it's not. No, it's not. It takes practice, practice, practice. Okay, ain't nobody asked you to be the expert. Now, if you're not gonna do your CPC, that's different. Now, there are some students who do the medical billing and the coding because they just want to learn an introduction of the medical billing and coding, and they're not taking CPC. Everybody who takes this class does not take the CPC. You take the CPC, you got to learn all 21 points, and I have to give you test after test after test. Okay, I have students that some struggle through medical billing because that medical billing is a lot. It's a lot. But how we have it is in the medical billing, when you get your book, you're going to go to thrift.com, medical insurance billing. I forgot who it was by, but look at the YouTube and find it. Or send me an email. I'll go ahead and send it to you. You do the chapter, you do the book. You do the chapter, you do the book. When I say do the book, you do the tests in the back of the book. Okay. Now I have tests that I've created for chapter one. I want you to still do those. There are no answers in the back of the book. I have to grade those. The other stuff you can get the answers from the back of the book and test yourself with. But what I give you, I need to see that. I need to see if you're able to pass what I'm giving you. You can't get a 70. We need you to read back and do that test again, do that chapter again. And once you get that 70, I can drop your grade in. Okay? Great. In the Sapphire portal, there are files there. So every student has their own file in that portal. You grab your file, your grade is in there. Okay. What did I put up over here? Let's see what we got. I think I'm getting a little dry. So chime in anytime I want to. I can't understand why that water is warm. This is like a cool cooler thing in it. I don't know. If somebody asked me about, I'm not throwed off because I got my little check off here. The weight. One of my girlfriends, I lost. I don't know. I lost about 60 pounds or something. And you see right here, it started looking old. Something was going on with the neck area due to the weight that I've lost. You guys can still tell I've lost a lot of weight because the picture that's on some of these things, I only have two that I actually lose. You can see my face is a little bit blurred. But I put back on about 10 pounds. And the reason that I did that is because I had that old lady look. God forgive me. And I don't know, I was just looking crazy. So what I started doing now is I got a gym membership. So instead of doing it where I'm just not eating as much, I'm gonna try to muscle it and burn it off. Hoping that my face don't change too much. So I'm gonna take that 10 pounds off, but I'm gonna take it off at the gym. All right. So that's my weight loss update. I'm not on the Wegovy anymore. So I wanted to kind of come down and go to the gym a little bit. That's not why I put the 10 pounds back on. That's the same thing that happened to me years ago when I was in the OR. You guys remember I went down to a small, and everybody kept asking me was I sick or something. So I messed up and started putting back on weight, and bam, you know what happened. Okay. So again, that's part of your training. Part of your training. So when I do my traveling, I stop at many hospitals and I meet many people. Okay, and I am getting a little dry. When I stop at hospitals and I meet people, I'm always looking for feedback. So those of you who do talk to me outside of the facility, or even if we're in there and you see the program, some of you who already have the program, I love to get the feedback. Let me know what you think about the program. Let me know what I can change. Miss Lambert, I don't understand that. What'd you put in here? X, Y, Z, this, that, that. You know, it's always room to make something better. The main thing is that you have clarity on what you're reading. It's just like any other class, any other professor that would give you work to do. You read it. Do you give them, what they're asking for? You research what you need to research, and you guys know I always tell you to use the search engine when you need to find something, or especially when you do not have clarity on something. Okay, always use the search engine. I think that's okay as far as a search engine can help you find a lot of stuff that you're looking for. Again, we can make changes, we can make additions. You guys go to just schools and you find stuff that's in there that I think I should have in my program. Let me know. I'll put it in there. Okay. Contact me. My contact information is also in the orientation. Your orientation has about 5 different parts. It has 5 different parts in that orientation. So you can review them however you want to. But my contact information is in there. You see, I just put the email up there. So you guys can email me when you want, and make sure you go on the Sapphire portal. Okay. And again, the live chats that we're doing now, I'll see how this goes. I'll see how this goes. And we can kind of move it from there. I'm an early person. You guys know I literally get up at 2:30, 3 o'clock. And when you get up early like that, you know what time I'm going to bed. 7, probably 7 or 7:30. So I'm changing my schedule around a little bit. I don't like night. I hate night. I like I like mornings because I get a lot done in the mornings. Sometimes I get up at 3 o'clock. I got to get out of here and get to work by 8. So I'm working on Sapphire way early in the morning, and you guys are asleep. but I do contact you guys. I try to before 8, before you guys start working. That is when I try to contact you guys, so you can get back to me without being on a clock. Um, but I'm trying to make an effort to do the 7 to 9, because so many of you are working and you guys are not getting in on the chats, and you might have something you want to ask me. So we're going to try the 7 to 9, and we're going to do the 10 to 2 tomorrow. I'm not going to do it in Sapphire. I'm going to do it on the yard. I'm going to do it on the yard. I'm calling it the yard because I forgot what you call the thing with the duck. Every time I look at it, it reminds me of Stomp the Yard. I forgot, my nephew tells me what it is, but StreamYard, that's what it is, StreamYard. So with the StreamYard, with the YouTube, that's what we use now because it's so clear. I can't believe it. And nothing free. Y'all know I had to pay for it. So, I couldn't find nothing free to use. If I found something free to use, it was no. No, no. Sometimes you have to pay for what you want. You have to pay for what you want. And I want y'all to see clear videos, because Lord have mercy. If y'all see some of my videos, well, I didn't know they was that terrible. I never look at my own videos. I just started like looking at the videos. I never Once I do the video, I'm done. I don't even look at it over. I don't look at it. I just wait for feedback. I wait for feedback because I already know what's in it. So what am I looking at it for? But I started looking at it. That's like the guys, on Twitter. And make sure you guys hit up my Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. Um, I go TikTok too. I love TikTok. I'm scared to put 100 into TikTok because they might take it away. But I love TikTok. I love my people on TikTok. I have a good time on TikTok. And Twitter, I swear, they make me laugh so much. I'm telling you. I don't know what kind of group they got on my Twitter now, but I'm telling you, when I go on my timeline, boy, they have me cracking up. And you see, I've never seen any of these people before. They call me auntie. That's how much I'm on there. Anytime I don't have anything to do, I go mess around on Twitter. But they talk back, so I like interacting on Twitter. So again, make sure you guys contact me, and contacting me is discussion board. Some of you who have went to school, like I said, online, you guys have heard of discussion board. Discussion board is when you discuss things for all of the students. When you write your summaries and you post it to discussion board, and the other students get to look at it and give comments on it. That's discussion board. It's like you're talking about different things and you're putting it on a forum for people to see it and make comments on it. You see, the difference between our discussion board is theirs. Just nobody else is looking at your paper but me. Now, if you choose to, you guys send me something and let me know if that's what you want to do, because that's what they do, on online school, and that's called discussion board. My discussion board is all of us talking together. In the Sapphire Teams portal, we are all in discussion board and we're all talking together. You guys are all talking. We can do live. We can all talk together, like how I'm talking to you right now. Or you guys can see here on the side where there's posting the comments. Now, I'm only presuming that these comments, you can see them on YouTube, because when you record the live for YouTube, it's in the StreamYard. It's not, I don't know how it is on the YouTube. I have no idea. But that's the way it is. As I get to learn the StreamYard more, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But you guys just take heed to that, and make sure you check out that website, and a lot of directions for the Sapphire portal is on there. Because there'll be times where I'm just pretty much in here waiting for you guys to come in. I'm gonna figure out a way that I can screenshot, or I can share my screen or something on here. But basically, this is where we get to know each other. Okay, same thing in Teams. It's just that I have to send you an email if we're having something. If you guys are in Teams, those of you who have access already, and you see that green check up there, By my face, that's letting you know that I am in Teams. Just type in, Miss Lambert, are you there? On my watch, I will get like a thing if somebody types something in there, and I have this watch on. I know you're in there. So even if I'm not there and I have it open, I know if you send me a message from in there, then I know to go in there and go live. So we can, as soon as I get in there, we can go live right in there. It does not have to be recorded. Does not have to be recorded. So we're already 50 minutes in. It was kind of fast. The hour went kind of fast. But again, we want to make sure that we kind of stay available. My friend on YouTube, I can't think of his name, Exhibit. His friend said, first thing he say is, make a video. I love YouTube, but my goal is to teach and to educate and to, just kind of have fun on YouTube. As you guys know, I don't just talk about, uh, school and education. I talk about all kinds of stuff. But I try not to get too into it because you get lost in conversation. I'm gonna tell you, you get lost in conversation. Uh, but tonight we want to stick to the education portion. I do have other stuff out there. I even made the podcast. I've yet to figure out how to use the podcast. I don't know how to do it. It doesn't. I don't know if it's live, but they said that when you do podcasts for YouTube, you record it and then put it in the podcast. You correct me if I'm going wrong. Or you guys go ahead and send me something. I don't know how to do it yet. I have to figure it out. I have to figure it out. So again, we'll get it together and we'll figure it out at some point. But for now, we're gonna continue to do it like this until I figure it out. Okay. The podcast is Lisa Real Talk. So that's the podcast. Okay. So let me see what we have here. Yeah, we talked about someone saying, the coding is, I thought it is, I ain't gonna lie. It is, but it takes focus. Just focus, that's all. It's repetitious. Just do the same thing every day and you will get it. Okay. Um the hardest part about like I said, you guys hear me say this all the time, is passing the CPC. It's not actually doing a coding because you're going to use an AI tool for that anyway. You're going to use like Optum 360 or Select Pro or something like that. Okay. And if you've never used it before, they're going to show you that once they hire you. And then self-employed, I think I have a demo that shows y'all a little bit about that. I also have a demo with, I think, Meditech, like an EHR system. Somebody asked me about that. They asked me about EHR system. I do have a demo in there to show y'all what the EHR system is, what we hold in the EHR system, what we look for. How do you look for this? How do you look for that? In the EHR. Okay. So I think I had the EHR is in medical billing, so it's in that course. It's in that course. Okay, electronic health records. It's in that course. Okay. Oh, okay. So some of you already have knowledge of coding and billing. Uh, I met a manager today. She was so nice, and she is relating on the program to her staff. And it's just to upgrade them. They know all about AAPC. They know all about billing. They know all about coding. So they pretty much just need guidance. They need guidance. They need to know what to hit first on that test. They need to decipher the hard ones from the easy ones. They need index cards. They need to make sure that their books are labeled. When I say labeled, I mean headings, no stickies, no nothing like that. I mean, I don't have them in front of me, but you know what I'm talking about. My little stickies that I put so that you can flip back, not these, because these you can't put in your book, but the other ones you can. You put where you're at. Um, You're going to use that little label machine. Use the label machine and put it up there. Urine, male, to what chapter that you're on, okay? Look at the orientation. That's not the orientation. That's in ICD-10. In ICD-10, I show you how to mark your book. It's a CPT book too, but I show you how to tab your book. Okay, that's in the ICD-10 course. Like they probably only need that. They need to know the tricks on how to flip through that book and how to get that code real quick so they don't run out of time. It's 4 hours, but it's still 2.5 minutes. You still got a minute to get that answer. So anybody who's getting ready to take it, make sure you do the short answers first. The short answers are the quick multiple choice questions. All right. So again, if you already know something about coding, you already know something about medical billing, you just really need like a coaching type of thing. And especially for those who have already taken a medical billing coding course from a college. And I mean, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you graduate and I took the code. No, I just took it. I'm not going to school. You don't need to go to school. You just need a coaching. Um, you just graduated, and it's kind of challenging taking a coding exam. Then you literally learned nothing. It's hard. You have to have like somebody train you, and you have to have practice because even if you graduated from building codes, you gonna forget. You gonna forget. Like I had some students that actually got jobs before they even left my classroom. Imagine as an instructor, all y'all instructors out there. When that happens, I'll be so happy because you know why? Because that tells me I did my job. I did my job. I'm prepping you for this interview. Y'all know, Julio. You know your job, whatever you call it, job related. Mister. What's the name? Used to have y'all with the job related stuff. We helped y'all with the resumes. I still do that. I still do that. I still help students with the resumes. You guys look at one of those videos that I did a couple of weeks ago. It's all about resumes. Um, Help you guys get jobs and what you need to do. I'm not the one who's going to get you the job. You're going to get yourself the job. I'm going to put you in a predicament where you're going to get the job. Once you get in front of them people, it's you who's got to sell yourself like marketing. You sell yourself like marketing. You got to sell yourself to them, make sure you get a job. Okay, so we are almost an hour in, and that's weird because I haven't even got through the whole thing that we want to talk about. I thought I would have probably got through it within an hour, but again, we're gonna leave it open. We have some people who still work late, and this is like a test run for me. I want to see, you know, how I would conduct the 2 hours on this. I can't remember the name of this thing. StreamYard. What is it? StreamYard. StreamYard for the YouTube. So but next time, I don't know if we're going to. I asked my son. I don't know about the live thing on the other state. I pretty much just concerned about YouTube. I'm not really concerned about going live on any other thing because I'm concerned to make sure that you guys get on here. Okay. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. Um, I see my subscriber thing going down and going up and going down. My guys from India, I'm telling you, I love you guys. Pakistan, I got Pakistan up in the house too. Um, Go look at these videos, and y'all from USA. I love y'all to death. Y'all know that. Uh, get something out of these videos, even if it's not my videos. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars to learn how to do billing and coding. I spoke to somebody the other day. I gotta call her Tatiana, I don't know what her name is. And she told me that they have a program in Massachusetts. And, they got a free program in Massachusetts. And I said, well, how many of them got the CPC? She said she doesn't know, but they added that into the course. You have to be a resident in order to do it. And I said, so people can't do it from all over the world, huh? Or anybody? She said, no, they got to sit into the classroom. I said, okay, so it's kind of limited. I mean, that's okay. But Again, I have to call her. So yeah, that's one of my collaborations. They're taking a course. Okay, so they need CPC prep. We need to put them in the right place for their CPC. So I think that's a good idea. And I met somebody today who asked me about the courses. They were asking me about can she do this as has her own business? Of course you can. Of course you can. And that's one of my courses too. You gotta ask for these things. When if you come in and you just do the course, you do the course. But if you tell me something else, then I'm gonna start prepping you for something else. Okay, let me show you how you do this. Let me show you how you do your marketing list. Let me show you how to do that. Let me show you the B2B. Let me show you. That's when you want to do your own business. That's when you get ready to start traveling. You see Miss Lambert all over the place. I don't just, be online all the time. I get in my truck and I go. I'll show y'all how to do that. Not getting in the truck and go, but how to develop your own business, how to coordinate it. So me and Tatiana, we're gonna figure out how we can fit Sapphire into that institution to get those girls going. Okay, even after the program, they get grants just like I do. They get grants just like I do. They getting enough grants where they can give their course straight free. Now I should have asked her about the books. I should have asked her about the books because she did like almost 10 books. I mean, okay, so y'all give them free books too. Okay, so but again, you guys know I always say, check out other schools, see what's in there. Now, if they got something in their class that's not even relevant for the CPC, I want to know. Because a lot of this nonsense they're giving y'all in the college makes no sense. You don't need to go to college to take your CPC. Just like you go to college for billing and coding, and you can't take your CPC right out of there. You can't even decipher taking a 50-question test that I'm giving you. So when you graduate from taking a billing and coding course at a college, what are they doing? Now they saying as soon as you finish with this course, you're going to be able to take your AAPC and you're going to pass your CPC. I have ever yet to see one after you done paid $27,000. You like dumbfounded. What's that? Oh, those are cases. They don't give you enough. They wrong for that. They wrong for that. But that's okay because that's what Miss Lambert going to come in at. Study. I'm gonna give you more and more and more and more. And the most prominent thing that you can buy in this course, when you get to those core courses, your CPC guide, that's your Bible right there. That is your Bible. You are to read that book 100 times. If you have a short-term memory, read it 200 times. Those cases in the back of that book, hit every single one of them, and don't go messing up your answer, Greg. Because then when you got to do it again, then you can't get the answer. It's just gonna be a hot mess. Okay, so that's one of your Bibles that you definitely need to get. I don't mean it like that, Lord. I mean it like for them to remember their stuff with. Okay, so it's hard, man. When I went to school for billing and coding, years ago. When I got out, I was dumbfounded. I was like, "What's that?" They finally told us about the CPC like 3 weeks left into the course. Everybody was like, "What's that?" Really? It ain't make no kind of sense. Ebonics to everybody. That's why don't tell me when you come from billing and coding after you done paid $27,000, you ready to take that. You don't even know what you're looking at. You have to have a specific course for that. So hopefully they giving them, they give them like an introduction and let them know what it is. But you have to have like group discussions. You have to have group classes. You have to have your mindset for that. And let's just hope you don't give up, because you have to just kind of study for it. You have to study for it. When you guys do take your Sapphire courses, make sure that you have your notebook. You have sections, you have your folders, you stay on track. That's why I give you a schedule. Even though, you guys know classes start every 15th of the month, but you guys can start whenever you want to. I use the 15th of the month because that's when I want registration to Steadfast. Everybody should have everything back by the 15th of the month. Make sure your tuition is paid before the 15th of the month. Okay. I think the 15th is a good date because a lot of providers start on the 15th. So I just make everybody start on the 15th. Yeah, there's providers, they got to learn how to code too. Sometimes when I go to these facilities, I help them out with the teaching, teaching the providers how to code. Okay, it's like boot camp. That's all. Um, so again, just those of you who already went to school, you still need that kick. You still need that kick notch. And some of you, if you want to just take the test just to see what's on it, not the online people, because you're gonna waste money. If you're gonna pay $400, $500, you might as well take it in house. Go see if you can pass it. If you graduated from building and coding school, go see if you see what you get on the test. You ain't gonna pass it, but see what you get on the test. The second test you should pass. Okay, the second test you should pass. So when you go in house, you get to take it twice. Okay, when I say in house, I mean if you take it at the hospital. Okay, you take it online. I want y'all to take it on Monday, then take the other half on Friday. That's going to give you enough of time to remember what was on the rest of the test. But don't forget, you can write notes inside your book. Okay, so let me see. So we talked about the schedule. We talked about creating a schedule. We talked about teams. S- uh, so I'm not gonna jump to teams. The schedule that I prepared for you has all the classes on there. All the subjects are there. Monday through Sunday. I even put it all the way through Christmas because some people want to study for Christmas. Um, if you don't, then when you go back, you're going to be on Christmas. Whatever it says, that's what you're going to be working on. Okay. So just take heed to that schedule that I've put in there. The schedule is in the orientation. The schedule is in the orientation. Okay, you can print out anything in there. You can print it out. Uh, put it in your files. Everything should be in PDF. If something's not in PDF, that means I left it there for you to type in there. Okay. So again, when you go into the bookstore and you pay, you'll get a receipt and all that kind of stuff. But I always like to give you an invoice. Okay, I always like to give you an invoice. The invoice that I give you will have all the classes on it, everything that's in the tuition. Okay, so making time for live chats. You guys know I used to do the chats 15, 20 minutes, 10. I can't even get to 30 minutes without my phone ringing or I got to answer the email or it's something I have to attend to. That's the reason why I used to do the videos short. Um, I got a couple of long ones in there, but I should have more time on my hands now to at least get through, the 2 hours. And that's because I need to make sure that if you guys do have a question and you guys want to just kind of walk right in, you just I can see you come right in. I'm thinking I can see you come right in. Um, it's just post a comment. How I can't see your comments, but you could see me posting a comment. So that's where I have to figure out on YouTube. You send me a comment, I can see it and I can answer you back. You can't do that here. So I'm trying to figure that out. Do I switch? I don't know. I gotta figure that out, yo. So I apologize if y'all are asking me questions and I can't see them and I ain't answering. That's why I ain't answering. I don't see any questions there. I see post a comment, post a comment, post a comment. I gotta figure that out. We're gonna figure that out. Don't worry about it. So if you are, just make sure you send me an email or send me a message, and I'll get right back at you. Like I asked my nephew. See, my nephew knows about all this kind of stuff. But for right now, all I see is my messages right there. I don't see any messages from you guys. Maybe you're not out there yet. But if you do not hear from me, send me a message. I gotta ask my son how we do this thing. After this chat, I'm definitely gonna call him because I don't know how to answer you in case you are sending me something. Again, if you are sending me something, I'm gonna get back to you. Don't worry about it. Maybe we're supposed to switch over to the YouTube one. I don't know. But don't worry about it. All questions will be answered. But again, we're gonna try to make this your 2 hour mark. So for those of you, like I said this morning, that I met at the facilities, this is the reason why we have the 7 to 9 to make sure that the communication is there. I still have the Sapphire School open. So some of my students, I can see some of y'all are in there, but I'm not in there. If you don't see that green check on there, I am not in there. And again, when I'm in the Sapphire portal and you text me, I see it on here. Then I know to open it up. Okay. Because normally, if it's like now, like this is the time where I will be on Sapphire Portal, I have it open. You guys see the green check on there. I'm not necessarily sitting in front of it until you say, Miss Lambert, are you there? I can see you from here. Now, this new thing that we have, I can't even see it, StreamYard. I'm still working at it. We can ready to figure this out because I'm not quite sure how we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna ask my son how do I get on the YouTube side because right now I'm on the StreamYard side, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So again, the schedule was designed for you to keep up with the chat. It was designed like if I'm doing the chat and you're on medical billing, that medical billing chat should be the same as what I'm talking about. Okay, it should be the same. So you have your notebook, you have your pen, you have everything there that lets you know what you're going to be doing. Just keep it with that. If you have a notebook, you want to put different sections, use different sections, okay? So that you can kind of flip back to it. All right? So be careful of the schedule. I don't want you guys to mess that schedule up. Now, you guys can print that schedule. You can go ahead and print that schedule. Okay? Put the date in that you start on the schedule. Even if we start on the 15th and you need to put that put that date in there, it doesn't have to be the 15th. Okay? You're still going to start with whatever I'm on. Okay? So again, that's making time for the live chats, the schedules. If you need to schedule a one-on-one with me, send me an email or send me a text. Physicians at sapphirecoding.com. Or you can go on the Sapphire portal and type something in and I'll get it. Miss Lambert, are you there? Or XYZ. And then we can do FaceTime or discussion board there. You remember discussion board is everything. Okay? So remember, you can ask me any question you want. AAPC, medical billing, ICD-10, CPT, um, EMR, EHR, hospitals, physician. What I don't know, we're going to search engine and find out. Okay? Or we're going to ask the providers and find out. Okay, remember, you guys learn billing and coding. You can find your own providers to work for. You can work at home, you can work wherever you want. Okay, make sure you have your setup when you're at home. You need your 2 computers or well, however you work. Just make sure that you have all those things. You have your books, you have a space to put everything that you need. Okay, you have your printer, your fax, and all your other stuff. So remember, discussion board is everything. Discussion board is this. Discussion board is that. Discussion board is everything. And again, if you guys are sending me a message, I will get back to you. Okay. So let's talk about how the program is a self-paced program. I don't think you guys need 2 hours. Hopefully, we'll be good by the next 15 minutes. A self-paced program. You download the courses. You are reviewing the courses and you are doing the assignments. You're doing the assignments and you are returning them to me so that I can grade them and give you a score. You finish with that course, you move on to the next course. The prereq courses of Sapphire Coding Online is the medical billing, the medical terminology. Okay, the ICD-10 introduction, the CPT introduction. Those are the prereq courses. Once you get into the core courses, that's your CPC. You have to have your CPC guides for that section. You have to have ICD-10, CPT, and HCPCS for that section. The other stuff you can do with ebooks, your billing, you can do with ebooks. I'm going to see how we can download a CPC book with the ebook, so you guys don't have to purchase that. But when you get ready to take your test, you need that new book. You need hard copy books. Okay, so that's about the program. You download, go to the bookstore. When you go to the website, you go to the bookstore, download the course. You're on the advanced course. Those of you who got this today, if you got this today, this is the advanced course. It says it right here. It says it right here. When you go to the bookstore, that's the course you're going to look for. It's still going to say 1389, but you're going to put in that code. Put that code in when you get to the Bursar portion and you get ready to check out. Put that code in there, and all that stuff should populate for you to download. It's going to download right away. Okay. If you have any questions, you come to me. Orientation is the first thing in there. That's what you're going to do, the orientation. Okay. It's probably me, but I don't know why my throat is getting so dry. So the YouTube chats are open to everyone. Anybody can ask a YouTube chat question. Okay, I haven't yet to decipher how the YouTube live actually goes yet, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But we'll get it figured out. The purpose of the chat is so that you can ask questions. You can, give me messages. What book, Miss Lambert? This is where I'm at right now. XYZ. Whatever you need to ask. Um, the chats are normally here. And most of the times when I do the chats, even in Teams, I put them on YouTube anyway. And they're locked though, only for the students. I'm not locking anything I put on StreamYard. Everybody can see it, okay? For those of you who are my students and who are registered and enrolled in the class, you guys have all the material to help you, okay? Make sure that you put all that stuff in one place, okay? So the YouTube chats are for everybody, okay? Right. So those of you who are enrolled in the course, you guys have all of the Sapphire tools. The Sapphire tools are given to you during the download. Remember, and you guys know I can't stress this enough. Make sure that you read the orientation first. Read the orientation first, because your orientation tells you all about the program. Your schedule is in there. Your SOP is in there. Your your orientation guidelines are in there. The books that you need are in there. The books that comes free with the program is in there. Make sure you take heed to that, okay? Because that's how you're going to get started with the program. There's also orientation video in there, and all of your courses actually come with a video. There's an archive video about the course in there for medical terminology. There's an archive video in there about ICD-10. There's an archive video in there on medical terminology. There's an archive video in there on medical billing. Okay, so just kind of take heed to that, because orientation is like your foundation. It's your foundation to what's going on in the classroom. Okay. And again, some of you who don't want to go in the classroom, or you don't have time to go in the classroom, and YouTube is quicker for you to jump into, go ahead and do the YouTube. I have over 300 videos on YouTube. Some of those videos can still help you. Okay. Again, these chats will be for everybody. I'm going to try to do it on a consistent basis with the live, but there will be other videos in there. The one thing that I want to try and do is see if we can do the videos the way we do them on iMovie. You guys remember that video that I put in there, when I put the graphics up on top? I had fun doing that. I'm not gonna lie, it took a minute, but the video came out so nice. The one where I have the doctors up there, and the notes up there, and I had the teachers up there. Now I gotta review that video. I gotta look at that video again. It came out so nice, and I had to review that because when you do the iMovie, you have to cut and move and cut and move. So I had to look at that video. You guys watch that video. It's probably like the third or fourth video before this one. This one is Sapphire Coating 100. That might be Sapphire Coating 76. I'm not sure, but check it out and see. Check it out and see. But we're gonna again, we're gonna try to keep it consistent. But I want you guys to do the downloads. Okay, get those downloads of those courses. Use that promo. Okay, anyone in your household can join the class. Okay, I still have to do registration for them. So even though you are the one who's doing the download, I have to have a registration for them, because they finish the course, they get this certificate. They get a certificate for the course. And I mean, let's say you're doing the course and, oh, I just want to do medical billing, or I just want an introduction of coding. I don't want to get too far on the coding, but she does. You see, that's why they have to register, and I have to give them an invoice. Okay. So let's see. Make sure you guys also, I mentioned this already, but make sure you guys check out the website. Check out the website. The website has everything. And you guys know how I do. Somebody asks me a question, I put it on the website, because I don't want y'all to miss anything. I don't want y'all to miss anything. I don't want to miss anything. So I definitely put that we're going to start doing the YouTube between a certain time, because a lot of people want to get in, and the time I'm on, they don't have time. Time I'm on, they don't have time. Now you have time. And you guys should see my new studio. It's amazing. It's amazing. I even have a new office to hold meetings in. I'm gonna show you guys the office. Not yet, not yet. I'm gonna show you guys the office. But what we are trying to do is trying to expand Sapphire Physician Coding Online Academy. We already have this open for anyone who wants to enroll. It's something new, especially for people who haven't done it before. It's exciting to do. You have people who are, let's say medical assistants. Medical assistants work the front. I think medical assistants work the front and the back. Send me a message. Let me know. My TikToking is they know. I have a lot of CNAs and medical assistants on my TikTok, and I don't even know how to work TikTok. All I know how to do is post stuff. Um, Coding, and like I said, coding and billing will benefit them. And we talked about that a little bit earlier, but I spoke to several medical assistants today, and they're excited. I'm telling you, they are excited. If I didn't get a chance to email someone back, I'm gonna email you first thing in the morning. By the time I finish with this, it'll be too late for me to email you. I don't want to email you. But I'm going to get at you guys at 9 o'clock in the morning. Because that's what time I'm gonna start my day tomorrow. So you guys know I'm on vacation, so I'm good. But again, anytime. There are times I might get up at 1 o'clock, and sometimes I'm not the only one who get up at 1 o'clock. Sometimes I just can't sleep. Like when I finish with you guys, I have like this crazy taste for coffee. So I'm dying to make a cup of coffee right now. I'm making it as soon as we finish. But and definitely we got to call Dimitri because I got to make sure that I'm doing this right because I do not know how to see if you guys are asking me a question. Okay, but again, there are 18 subjects in this program. You got to get through all of the subjects. Okay, after we finish this, these are like tomorrow. We're gonna do more, but right now I just want to kind of let you guys know what we are doing in regards to the chats. Because if I do the chats on the portal, only the students are able to see the chats. Students who are prospects are not able to see those chats. So I'm still trying to figure out a way for to make it happen. But it looks like this is a go. I just have to find out how will I interact. I can't hear you guys or anything like that. I figure it was just a typing, but this thing looks like I'm the only one who can type. So we got to fix that. We got to fix that. We have to fix that. I have to ask my son, can if I go to YouTube and we have this thing on the StreamYard, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But right now, you guys can go ahead and archive this. And I have to say, thank you so much for watching. Um, do not disappear from me. I want you guys to continue watching. Please watch some of those videos that I have down there. There are a lot of videos that I have out there that will help you. Uh, do not get a student loan to go for billing and coding. Do not pay for billing and coding. There's nobody who's more of an expert than nobody else. You know the same. How much are they gonna teach you? If somebody put a book in front of you, read it. How much is somebody gonna teach you? You can pay $2,000-3,000 for something you can do yourself. You literally self teaching yourself. If they're giving you the information, you literally self teaching yourself. Don't pay thousands of dollars for something. It's not going to make you an expert. You know who's going to make you an expert? You are going to make you an expert. If I give you a dictionary and you read it 1,000 times, you're going to be an expert. You see? So it's you who have to put the work in. If somebody gives you work, don't put it aside. Oh, I don't want to do it no more. Just do a little bit now, do a little bit later, do a little bit now, do a little bit later. Once you have that goal, write it down, write your goals down, and see if you can, accomplish those things. Because if you don't have goals, so what's the purpose? If you go to school, you got to go to finish, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Um, so same thing with Sapphire Physician Coding. We don't leave anybody behind. I try to send emails out or try to make sure that you guys get texts and stuff and see how you guys are doing. And I definitely want you guys to stay focused. But we want to try to keep in touch with you. So if you guys do get emails, you get a couple of texts, you can answer back. You can answer back. Even if you've been out of school for months, I have contacted some of you guys who've been out of school for a few months. So just know that we're going to continue to follow up with some of you. And those of you who are in the classroom, you keep on going till you graduate. We don't have graduation, but you get your certificate. Okay. So if you guys, like I said, check out that website, sapphirecoding.com. It has all the courses on there. It has also the free stuff that's on there. Um, I don't even know what's just on there. I haven't seen it in a minute. I gotta look at it. I know they did update it. They updated it with they updated it with the YouTube, and I think the Times. I think the commercial is on there. It's a commercial on there. That same commercial is on YouTube, I think. But I think check out the website was the last thing that was on here. Yeah. So we are scheduled for a 2 hour chat. Um, I still want to kind of leave it open, for people to ask questions, but it may take you a while, to look at this chat all the way to the end. So I'm not gonna let it go to 2 o'clock. I think hour and a half is sufficient, but I still want to be available for those who kind of work late. Again, this is to try and see, what questions you want to ask about the program or the courses. Remember, you download the courses; everything is downloadable. The first thing you're going to do is review the orientation. Okay, look at the videos. Okay, look at the orientation video, look at the PowerPoints, and that gives you an idea of the course. Now, some of you who are not ready to actually join the course, um, you can just do orientation. Check out the orientation, see if you want to do it or not. Um, Maybe you want to do it at a later time or something like that. Check it out, and watch out. Because basically you're 199. You're paying for books. Especially when I do 99. It's nothing but books. You're paying for ebooks and stuff like that. But if you want to enroll in the course, just check out the website. Go to the bookstore. Download the course. You pay your fees. You'll get your receipt. Let me know, and I'm right behind you. Okay, Miss Lambert. Now what? Now what? Eventually, I'm going to figure out how uh, to at least do maybe 20 or 30% online. Um, if we can get enough a grant to do that, I don't know if we'll have enough a grant to actually do that, but we can definitely do the chats here. I'm okay with doing the chats here. I'll figure out what else we can do here, but I think the chats are fine here. Um, I'm not gonna run it to two because I gotta see if I got messages. You guys know this is my availability time, and I could be missing you guys, and you guys are trying to get at me, and I don't know how to work this to where I can see. I gotta jump on the portal and see if you guys are asking anything. This has not gone off because I do not have that open over there, but I don't want you guys to think I'm not available. But on the website, I still have it on there from 9 to 2. I still want to figure out how I can leave this on as well in case you guys have something to ask me. But I don't know how to do it. I'm scared to switch over. If I switch over, I mean, I have no idea. I'm saying we're gonna know next time. All we know is that this is clear. I have the YouTube channel there, but I'm not sure how to kind of switch over to that. But we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this chat. Um, please subscribe to the channel. Look at the videos. Don't pay $2,000 for a course for billing and coding. I'm going to show you how to teach yourself. Okay, so and don't be in a rush. This is not something that you're going to be in a rush with. Those of you who are have been terminated from your position, who are looking for work, who are looking for a new trade, billing and coding is probably for you because you're going to work at home with this. Some of you, young lady I met today, she want to do her own business. We'll try to put you in your own direct of business. We'll try to direct of business, put you in the direction of having your own business. Um, there are people who, recruit doctors from all over the place, or even just do the medical billing. This young lady, she comes on my Instagram. I love her. She kills me when she goes to different offices and she recruits providers offices, so she can do their billing. I can't think of her name, her page, whatever it is, check it out. Go to my Instagram. I have so many different billers and coders, and all of them on my page. I mean, they're all awesome. They're all awesome. They know their stuff. Trust me, they know their stuff. And here too, the billers and the coders and all of the women I've seen on here, they know their stuff. And don't sleep on that. Look at all the bill and videos. I can't even say all the videos. Look at whatever you need to look at, just like you in school. Y'all know I call YouTube University. YouTube University. Today I'm gonna look at XYZ. Pay attention. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, get out. Wow. Oh, that's what the HMO is. Oh, see, that's what you're gonna learn from YouTube without getting all this other crazy stuff. You're gonna get an entrance exam anyway. I'll mention that today to somebody. You're gonna get an entrance exam anyway. Okay. So yeah, you have to pass it. I have plenty of those. I have so many tests and exams for you guys. And that's to see, where you're at. Where you at. Okay, I'm gonna take this down. Okay, so we're going to cut this down. And again, I'm still available. I'm still available till 9 o'clock. You guys can send me a text, send me an email, ask me a question. I do apologize if you guys are sending me questions and I just can't see them. I don't know how to switch this thing over. I thought I could see them from here, but because even my son knows I'm on. He would pop in. He maybe he sent me something. I guess I'm supposed to see it right here, but we're gonna find out. Because if we can't, then this is useless. This will be useless if I can't even talk to you from here. So we'll figure it out. All right. So I'm going to go. I'm going to see you next time. And it feels like my allergies are coming back in. But we'll do this again tomorrow, 10 to 2. 10 to 2. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to be online till 10 to 2 o'clock. Okay, no, we're going to have an open forum from 10 to 2. The YouTube is going to start at 10 because it's already Saturday, okay? The 10 to 2 is my availability. The YouTube will be from probably 10 to 11 or 10 to 1. We're going to try to push it to 10 to 1 so we can talk to you guys, okay? So I'm going to sign off now and we'll figure this out. You guys are sending me emails. Please send me an email. Okay, I may not get the message here. Okay, so I'm going to see you next time. I'll sign off. This is Miss Lambert. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to take advantage of that tuition decrease. Okay, you and your family or your family member can take that course. Okay, those of you who I met today, take advantage of that $199. Okay, that's for you. Okay, we're going to sign off now. Bye bye.